Iowa women's field hockey cruised to a win on Sunday, winning their game against UC Davis 3-1. The offense came out swinging right away as they had 24 shots to the goal, and Leah Zellner put one in the back of the net to raise the Hawkeyes 1-0 in the first quarter. In the third, Anthe Nigel was able to score on a penalty corner, and Nikki Freeman snuck one through to raise the lead 3-0. Their defense shined throughout the game, only allowing one shot on the goal and one score from UC Davis, paving the way for a 3-1 win.
Passing was still on point today. We really focused on the simple passes, short passes, and just like playing as a team, no individual work, and we pulled it off today.
We just wanted to really work on our footwork and being really aggressive outside the circle. We always talk about treating the 25 as the D and like just winning it higher up, and we really tried to do that today, winning it like up basically, so just prevent them from getting anything, and I thought we really did that today. It was really strong defense.
Actually, for us, it was a lot of momentum. We knew both of these opponents were going to challenge us in different ways, and we felt we got the monkey off our back with Rutgers, and we played a really quality game today. So we feel great. We think we have a lot of momentum going into Maryland and Penn State next weekend, and we got to tweak a few things here, but we're excited for our challenge ahead.
Field hockey will try to continue their forward momentum this Friday when they take on Maryland. While field hockey was able to get the win in, Iowa football didn't have the same luck as they went into the big house and ran into a big problem on Saturday. Michigan got off to a fast start with a 28-yard field goal from Jake Moody, but that wouldn't be the last from the Wolverines. Later in the first quarter, Zach Charbonnet runs it in for a 2-yard touchdown to give Michigan a 10-point lead. Only Iowa managed to get a field goal early in the second quarter from 22 yards out. The Hawks would lose this one 10-3.
But I thought the guys played hard. They competed against a veteran group of guys up front and very good skill players. So there's some positives there. But like I said a while ago, next week's a whole new chapter, so we got to go back to work.
Iowa will hope to rebound from their loss as they take on Penn State this next weekend. Even with their loss, Nate Stanley is one of the best Iowa quarterbacks to ever play here, but there is still one thing he has yet to overcome. DITV sports reporter Zach Lohman has more.
Nate Stanley is 0-4 against defenses that finished their season ranked inside the top 35 nationally. And with Iowa facing Michigan, this was Stanley's chance to change that stat around. Unfortunately for him, the Wolverines had other plans.
I think they had a great plan, as far as their blitzes were concerned. So they did a lot of things that were very hard on us pickup-wise, and probably the hardest that we've seen all year, and quite possibly the hardest we'll see all year.
Nate Stanley had 0 interceptions heading into this game, but left the day with 3.
That interception, the DB just did a great job. He walled Tyrone and did a great job of finding the ball and making a play.
Even with Stanley having the worst performance so far this season, he continues to be optimistic about the competition in front of him.
Can't do anything about this game now. The best thing to do I don't even want to say avenge a loss or anything, is to just go out and compete as hard as we can the next week.
Stanley will have a chance to redeem himself when Iowa travels to number 8 ranked Wisconsin on November 9th. Reporting from Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor, this has been Zach Lohman with DITV Sports.
Wisconsin defense has only allowed 29 total points so far this season, so it will be a tough matchup when Stanley faces the Badgers in coming weeks. That's all I have for you in the sports studio today, but tune in tomorrow to hear how swimming and diving fared in their Big Ten opener. Abby, back to you at the desk.